live and then you can go.
Good evening and welcome to San Francisco Playhouse. My name is Mary Claire Erdenast. I am the Associate Artistic Director at San Francisco Playhouse. If we have met already, it's lovely to see you again. And if we haven't, I'm looking forward to getting to know you a little bit better from the inside of your own home. If you haven't yet had the chance to see Heroes of the Fourth Turning by Will Arbery, you don't want to miss it. It's playing live now until March 6th at San Francisco Playhouse. Thank you so much for coming to tonight's Zoomlet. Tonight is the final Zoomlet in our 4th Zoomlet series. I love the Zoomlets. I think they're really interesting how they can bring us to new voices, new artists, and new work. I'm excited to hear work from a playwright I've never heard from before. Zoomlets give us the chance to peek in on the rehearsal process and see how artists work. Tonight will feel like the first rehearsal of a play. I'm so excited to hear tonight's play read for the first time. I want to take a moment to acknowledge that San Francisco Playhouse stands on the land of the Ramaytush Ohlone people. We want to recognize the history of the land, but also that the Ramaytush Ohlone people are alive, flourishing members of the Bay Area communities. We're grateful for the opportunity to live, work, and learn on their land. For those of you who are new to Zoomlets, let me tell you a little bit about them. They're the taking apart of a 10 to 15-minute play in an hour-long process. As the Associate Artistic Director, I collaborated with Bill English, the Artistic Director, on picking the Zoomlets and picking the directors. And then it's up to the directors to pick the actors and work on the production. In a full production, directors would also pick designers and start to get to work on shaping the play. Tonight's Zoomlet gives us an idea of what a first rehearsal looks like. The director, playwright, and actors gather in the room for the same time for the first time together and read the script aloud. And everyone might comment on what they hear for the first time, and the conversation they have will inform the reading of the play. Tonight's Zoomlet is Three Tall Persian Women by Anita Abdinezhad, directed by Dalia Asharina. So I'm going to ask Dalia and Anita to come out and introduce themselves, and we'll get on with the play.
Hello, hi. Thank you, Marie Claire. Thank you, everyone who's here, and thank you, San Francisco Playhouse. My name is Dalia Asharina Abdinezhad.
Hi, everyone. This is awesome.
So a little bit how today is going to go for the next hour. So like Marie Claire mentioned, this is sort of a first rehearsal would look like, or a table read of something would look like. I'll go ahead and introduce the actors. I'll hand it over to Anita to just say a little bit about her inspiration for the play. We'll read through the play. Myself, Anita, and the actors will go over initial thoughts, maybe questions, get into the world of the play a little bit. I might give some acting notes, and then we'll read the play again, and that will sort of be what the hour looks like. So I'd love to introduce the actors. Sorry, did someone say something? No? Okay. We have Nicole here and Nora, if you would like to go ahead and just say hello and introduce yourselves and the roles you are playing.
Nicole. Yeah.
Yes, hi, I'm Nicole Ansari. I'm playing Nahin, and Nahin is Narges's daughter. And she is Nayer's
Nargis's mother.
mother
Yes.
and Nayer's daughter.
Yes. Lots of endings.
Yeah, everybody's in. I'm Nora Armani, and I am playing I am playing Nayer, Nargis's mother, and no.
I'm so sorry. No, it's so confusing. It's Nargis's grandmother.
Nargis's grandmother, and Nahin's, who just introduced herself, which is Nicole, her mother.
Nailed
So
it.
I'm Nahin's mother and Nargis's grandmother.
And forgive me, I forgot to also say that Anita will also be in this play, as well as being the playwright. Who's playing?
Great segue. Yes. My name is Anita. I am playing Narges, and I wrote this play. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you so much, SF Playhouse, for hosting this.
Anita, would you mind telling us a little bit about your inspiration for the play and any hopes you might have for?
Sure. Yeah, so I guess this kind of stemmed about around the tail end of 2020, beginning of 2021. We were still in, pandemic times. And I returned home to Southern California with my family. And, just COVID really gave a perspective to everything in our lives before, the pandemic started. It was I hadn't realized really the family I was a part of. So having all that secluded time in our home in Irvine, California, it felt like this crucible where I just really observed my family. And I realized that, the women in my family are matriarchs. And it made me think of the play Three Tall Women by Edward Albee that I worked on my first year at grad school at Columbia. And so I decided to make this modern adaptation of it with an Iranian twist called Three Tall Persian Women. And I just had fun with modernizing it and exploring how I would be with my mother and my grandmother when we're all, so many times in the same room because we are kind of like neighbors, my mom and my grandma. So we would always be around each other, and I just put that and made another version of it, semi-autobiographical in this little play.
Nice.
Yay, thank you. Can't wait to get in. So now we're going to read the play. I just want to say we only read a play for the first time once, so be brave. It's okay if it's not perfect. Go with whatever your first instinct is. I feel like we learn the most about the words when that's the case. So feel free. There's no wrong answers. We have Marie-Claire here reading the stage directions. Thank you so much. Everyone ready? Do you want to just dive into this?
Let's go.
Ready as we'll ever be.
All right. Here we go. Without further ado.
Three Tall Persian Women, written by Anita Abdinezhad. Scene 1, living room, evening. The samovar in the adjacent kitchen has reached its boiling point. So too have two Persian women at the dining table. Nahin and Narges huddled over an infected computer. Nayer is glued to her love seat, peacefully swiping away at her phone, not hacked Facebook.
Just press authenticate account.
But Mom, this is not your email. There's one too many asterisks. These Russian hackers changed your email into a new account they made and have access to, and they want you to press authenticate so that they have access to your account. Does that make sense?
Mother Rabe, what do they want with a middle-aged Iranian woman's Facebook account?
Sex. They want to have sex with your picture.
What? That's a compliment. That means you're good to look at.
I need tea. Who else wants?
Me.
With please.
For the love of God.
You have to come get it yourself, Mom. You have been glued to that couch for 4 hours. Have you even peed yet?
My bladder is perfect angle. It's collecting maximum urine before I really have to go. You both ought to be a bit more eco-conscious with your flushing. California has a drought.
Right, Grandma. You actually care about the environment. You just don't want to increase your water bill.
I feed 2 scones with 1 bird.
Nice.
Right. Nargis June, Miss High and Mighty Millennial, Save the Planet New York City film So Cool Girl. Is that the next film you'll be making? How immigrant older women are harming the planet?
Are you seriously still mad about the last?
Honestly, maybe it's better for me not to have my Facebook account. I won't have to hear from a friend that my daughter defamed the late Shah wearing lingerie for some school project that she posted online.
Okay, I changed it to private viewing. No one else can see it now.
Daughter, be sure. Shameless.
We are okay, Mom. We are not having this discussion right now, okay? I'm just trying to not get into a fight the day I come back for summer break. For once, please.
I'm not fighting.
But honestly, you should be proud of me for at least not staying silent about our country's collapse.
I love that. But it's about the way you did.
Did that boy call?
What boy? Oh, Surush? No. Mom, are you sure he switched over to tech management at Facebook?
That's what his mother told me.
We need some male energy here. I'm sick of your catfights. I'm not letting you both stay here in exchange for perpetual headaches.
Right. Sorry, my horrible husband left me, Mom. Won't happen again.
You do not say his name in my house.
I didn't say his name.
I don't want to hear it. That asshole. Leave my girls.
Honey, calm down. That was 7 years ago.
Say,
Saying he'll come back. My ass.
Mama, it's all good. I'm happy by myself. More time to take care of you. More time for my daughter.
Oh, lucky.
Take care by not bringing me my tea.
You know, though, Narges, speaking of male energy, this Soros boy, he's quite a catch.
Oh, God.
Hey, come on. Objectively, he's not bad looking.
Mom, this is the 21st century. Boys don't rule our world anymore.
Makes good tech money.
Mom, again with the money. Capitalism has brainwashed.
From a good.
Are you seriously taking advantage of the situations to set me up with your friend's son? The guy who's supposed to de-hack our account, your account?
Why not? We kill two stones with one bird.
That's not a... I can't believe this is
Just
happening.
saying, would it hurt to ask him for dinner? You do the asking, you feminist.
Absolutely not.
What is a feminist?
Is this because you say you are bisexual? Yeah.
What is a bisexual?
Beep, the computer chimes, virus detected.
Are you kidding me?
Boy, are you serious?
Okay, now I am getting up. What's going on?
I hate the Russian hackers.
Mom, no, don't hate all the Russians. It's just these hackers. Look, I'm going to refresh your browser. Also, maybe just the whole computer, maybe?
You will know exactly what to do when Soros calls.
Mom, stop trying to set me up. I don't want this.
You're an artist. Oh, sorry.
Nair goes to pour herself some tea, humming a tune.
You're an artist. You should be open to meeting all sorts of people, not just artists. Doctors, lawyers, tech people. You're supposed to be open-minded.
I am open. Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna say it. Mom, just because your relationship failed with Dad doesn't mean you have to be on my case 24/7 to get me the perfect partner.
How dare you? My relationship didn't fail. He walked.
Yeah, well, I wonder why.
Nair turns on Radio Javan. Iranian music starts blasting. Naheen and Narges cover their ears. Nair sits dancing, singing with a cup of tea.
Turn it off!
What?
Mom, honey, it's too loud.
I can't hear you. It's too loud.
The two daughters start going towards Nair to snatch the remote out of her hand. Nair, ninja-like, dodges both of them every time while managing to bust out some dance moves. Think Buster Keaton-esque. She may use her old woman card to scare them into thinking they effed her back or something. She also might just throw the remote out the window. Finally, Naheen unplugs the speaker system.
I mother suck.
They all look at one another, panting, catching their breath. They all break into a roar of laughter.
Oh my God. What a freaking welcome back night. Russian hackers, ninja grandma, what's next?
I'm going to urinate now.
Nair leaves for the bathroom. The two daughters sit in silence. Ding! Narges's phone chimes the text.
He said he'll call us in a few to help out.
Surush?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Thank you for helping me.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, it kind of comes with the generations package, right? Be smart to help the parents with their smartphones. So,
Right. I guess when your father left, I didn't really care for social presence anymore. Thought I made the right choice, but now Russians are biting me in the ass. I know you have spent most of your life with technology, but my generation, we've been with it kind of 50-50. Old school, new school. And yes, some of us have a better relationship with it than others, but I have to say, there was so much more peace when we didn't have these extra things. Facebook, Instagram, read receipts.
oh, fuck red receipts.
What kind of sick monster wants to let someone know they read the message and takes their sweet time to never replying?
And if you're the one who has it on, then the pressure and guilt in not responding right away, it's a lose-lose in my opinion.
Agreed, my love. Just felt there was more peace inside of us before a technology. More human connections. More of this. Better listening. And when there is more peace inside, there was more peace outside.
Narges hugs her mother. They cuddle on the couch.
I got you. It really is quite a shit show with all these fake people on our screens.
Please don't tell me to use those Instagram filters.
I don't, never.
So stupid. Everyone sees you wearing a fake face. Just set it up and wash your face. Start your day. Get up, wash your face.
And then like with the news, it's like fake news spreading faster than wildfire. But Mom, this is our new reality. Like you can't be 50-50 anymore. We gotta just, I don't know, be all in, whether we like it or not. And look, if we use it right, maybe we can encourage empathy. I don't know. So all that to say, identity theft is a thing. And if you're not going to be on the boat, then you're just going to sink.
Do you really think I failed the relationship with your dad?
No. Dad was a jerk from what I remember.
Sometimes I wonder if my relationship with you would be better if he had stayed.
Maybe. Or maybe it could have been worse. I think we're doing okay.
Yeah.
They hold each other tight.
I just can't believe he never gave me an explanation.
I told you what I knew.
But from him, he like never called. He said he would, but never.
Nair has been listening from around the corner.
Did I not say he never bring him up again?
Mama, sorry. Sorry.
Nargis, listen to me. And Nahin, don't dare interrupt me. She's my daughter too. In my day, men were good for two things, and two things only: to support us financially and to extend our progeny.
Where did you learn progeny?
Did I not say not to interrupt? I read. Thank you very much. Not just conserving water on the couch. Anyway, Nargis, then in your mother's time, it was all about falling in love and charming, being charmed by men. Ooh, did you hear? Saeed brought a rose to Sima's work. Or, ooh, he opened the door for her so charmingly. He'll treat her right for the rest of her life. No, no. Both situations are not ideal. And now, Nargis, you must learn. Don't make the same mistake your mother made.
Excuse me?
Don't just find a husband. Be your own husband. Then find a husband. But don't care about checking all the boxes. And don't make love a priority, like your mother did.
Hi, Mama. This isn't nice advice.
Just keep doing your own studies, love. But hey, don't worry. I'm also telling her to don't knock him until you try him.
Okay, this is a lot.
Do you also want to tell her that your daughter might have sought out love because she witnessed the most loveless relationship from her parents?
Wow.
You wish you would have even a quarter of me and me and your father had.
Okay.
I beg to differ.
Okay, please, can we just stop?
And maybe my mishaps in my relationship or me as a person were because I did not have a great example from my mother who did not keep up with the times.
Can we all sit down and just be together? God.
Keep up with the times, says the woman who can't keep up with her Facebook.
Ring. Nargis's phone starts to ring. She checks.
Okay, I think it's Surush. Okay, listen. I am going to talk to this guy, okay? He's going to help me out. And that's, Mama, that's that. Okay, I don't need a man in my life right now. Maybe ever. To make me a better version of myself, okay? So I am fine. I will be fine. No man but me. Now let's just get rid of these Russian motherfucking hackers. Hello, Surush. Hi.
Nargis, say something. What's he saying?
It's Dad.
End of play.
Yay! Thank you all. That was beautiful. Yay.
Fun.
A cold read. Beautiful work. Initial thoughts from who just read? Anything that's bursting out of you?
I think the relationships are beautifully crafted.
Yeah.
Like they are so clear. I think the even though it was a cold read, I felt we already had characters, just because it's beautifully written and it's funny and it's touching. I love it.
And it's funny how the three women know what buttons to push. They know each other's weak buttons, so immediately they go for it.
Yeah. Especially your character.
Yeah.
The master
Who's
of
been around the longest to, know exactly what to press.
totally. if this situation were to ever happen again, not doing all N names, because we're all like, just like, who's that name?
I was thinking about that, and my name is Nora, and I'm like, Nora, Nair, Nargis, Neha.
Nicole, everyone has an N name. Yeah.
Yeah, Nicole, you're also an N. Oh my God, we're a bunch of N's here.
Mistake. Yeah, there was one line in the beginning that was also not it was not mine. Sex, they want to have sex with your picture. That's Nayer's line. That's a hilarious grandma line that we
Yeah, I know. Did
My
I
bad.
miss it? Is that my line?
yes.
Oh, yeah, because I thought, why is she being told that? I think, yeah, let me see. Sex, they want to have sex with your pictures. Is that Nayer? Okay.
Yeah, that's like, I can't say that. Yeah, the daughter can't say that. It's too funny for grandma.
Yeah.
Was there anything that was unclear, or a moment where you felt like, I don't know what's happening here, or I need more information, or anything like that?
Mhm.
No, I just realized that something was changed just before the Zoom, and I didn't read the whole sentence, but I think it still worked. Yeah, because it said it had the not the full name, but the short and something, and I thought, oh, maybe that's not me. It was just, yeah,
Yeah, the place with the hackers. Yeah.
yeah, with the hackers, with the Russian hackers.
Yeah, Nicole, the line was you say, yeah, because I try to, the blue that we added was in between. You just say, I hate Russians, and then I correct you. I'm like, oh, don't say all Russians. They're
Yeah.
these hackers, and then you say the Putin line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I screwed that up.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's just,
Something that stood out to me was the sort of like everyone reaches a boiling point, and then there's a funny thing that happens, and it's like there's nothing to do but laugh because of how ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
And I think that next time we do this, we can kind of lean into that even more.
Yeah, I missed that beat, and then I realized, oh, we should have all laughed.
It's okay. But yeah, I mean, that stood out to me. It's like everyone at the beginning is such big emotions from all sides. Everyone is it feels like frustrated and trying to understand each other, and it's kind of there. I guess my question is, why are these conversations happening now?
Hmm.
Especially between, Nora and Nicole's characters. I mean, they're together, they're not just visiting. So just posing a question here.
what are your thoughts?
Um,
I think that's a question for you, no?
For me,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, for what I have experienced, it's like when there's a new person introduced in a group that's like already like has learned to mesh well with each other, the new person, which is in this case Nargis coming to visit her family for the summer, that's like a catalyst that like sets a lot of other things in motion.
True. And also, it kind of triggers a performance in a way. Not only brings up old pent up feelings, but also it kind of like everything is bigger and more exaggerated because they are like performing now.
that's a great point, Nora. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
How long has Nargis been home for at this point?
I say in the script,
Mhm.
can we not fight the day I come back?
Oh, it's okay. It's literally the day that she's there. So the idea is that she's come home and there's already like technology problems happening. I mean, I totally understand this. It's like for some reason you've been gone for months and every phone problem ever has held until that moment. So I totally understand that. Okay. I felt like I could have known. I was wondering who Sarush was. I feel like I could have. I wanted more information about this person quicker, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Because we're just saying a name, and I was like, why are we calling this person? Is this someone they know? That kind of thing.
Totally.
Um,
Yeah, that does get introduced on the second page at the end.
mhm.
Well, yeah, that's Nora's character Nayer wants to change it to some male energy. And like we had already discussed that
Yeah.
this kid is going to come fix the account, come fix the Facebook. So you mean like in the beginning, Dahlia, like from the first page is something you craved?
Yeah, just because I think I'm just a little like unfamiliar with the concept of like someone else fixing that kind of thing, but that could just be me. I don't know. Maybe other people have that. Um, but
I can
anyway.
definitely punch up that line more with so he switched over to tech management at Facebook. Is that what and I asked my mom,
Right.
is that what he's doing? And she says that's what his mother told me. Maybe it could be like more clear, like he can fix all of this. That could be more clear.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And
It's
the
also
pre-existing relationship is interesting as well. Like, why did Nargis come home at this point? Is she going through a difficult patch in her life? I mean, it doesn't have to be written in the play, but just the way it's performed or insinuated and so on can give us an inkling of that. Maybe before all this scene happened, she was telling them that, we were expecting her to come home and announce that, oh, she's getting married, she's getting engaged, she found someone, and instead she's gone through a difficult patch or something has happened. So instead, we are trying to fix her up with someone else. Could it be that?
This is a
Or,
great comment because so something I forgot to answer in the beginning with Dahlia's question about plans for this in the future. This is definitely, this was a like a little tester umuz bouche of like a bigger thing I'm developing right now, which will be like a fuller play, 3-act play. And yes, we will absolutely know more about like why I guess is here, but like there's only so much I could have put in the
yeah,
10
of
minute.
course, in this thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for this version, it's like summer break. And then I actually did have in like a a scene direction, the first like introductory stage directions for the play, that it was during a unprecedented times, and when are we not living in unprecedented times? So it was inspired by me coming back home during the pandemic, so something like that. Yeah, just recouping with family during
Yeah.
the times.
And maybe there was a pre-existing relationship between her and Sarush, or they knew each other as children in school or something.
Totally. That would definitely be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, it's kind of a cultural thing. I remember every time I would come home, and and I wasn't married and I didn't have a boyfriend or whatever, the first thing my aunts would ask is, "So, tell me, are you seeing somebody?
I know.
When are you
Yes.
gonna get married? I want some babies. I want some, you know."
Grand-
I mean, it's so cultural, and you don't need to know, you only need to know that he has a good job and he comes from a good family. He's a lawyer, he's a doctor, he's a this, he's an engineer, but he makes good money. Like, he's a good boy. Like, that's all we know about him, and it's all hearsay and it's cryptic. So that's kind of cultural as well, isn't it?
I think it is it's like from what I experienced in a Middle Eastern community, it's like a different kind of heightened version of it. It's like soap. The Iranian women, they are all up in each other's business. And it's like, it's each other's burden to help each other out. It's not like, oh, well, Godspeed, you got this. It's like, no, we're going to go find that person. We're going to call this mom. We're going to set this date up.
We're going to fix this.
We're going to fix this. It's a problem.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I miss that.
It's a very special kind of closeness.
Yeah, it is. And I'm like, okay, when you don't have that female camaraderie around you, which we don't, especially nowadays with all this pandemic and stuff, we're isolated and we're probably living either by ourselves or with one couple, one person. And suddenly the entire burden of all that camaraderie and that support system, which is, yes, there are a lot of cat fights, but also there is a lot of support between each other. There is a lot of love, there is comfort, there is the comfort element. Suddenly all that is dumped on one person who has to be there for you 24/7, and it's just not fair. And yeah, so I would welcome that. Yeah, I should go out and adopt an Iranian family, a Persian family.
Truly.
All a package, like the mother, the daughter, the grandma, all together.
Oh man.
Package deal.
Before we go into this again, are there any, I should just say, I sort of already asked this, but are there any questions about any moments? Like, I wasn't sure about this didn't land. What did this mean? Anything like that? I was saying a line and I didn't quite know what it meant or something like that. You can take a second and look too.
Yeah, there was one like Persian word I wasn't sure about. Let me see. Where was it? Maybe. So sorry that it's taking, I'm just scrolling up.
Yeah, I have a Persian word. I don't know if I say I madarsa. Is that correct?
That's pretty close. Madar sag.
Sag.
Like,
Oh, I madarsag.
it's basically SOB.
Oh, really? I madarsag. That's great. I'll tell it to my Persian friends. Madar is mother, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Hi, Madarsag.
By the way, the new line, so it's actually not my line, it's Nahid's line. After you say it's just these hackers, don't hate all the Russians, just these hackers, and Nahin says fuck Putin.
That's you. Nahin is you.
You are Nahin.
Ah, damn. Yeah, it's a good idea to change the names, maybe.
Yeah.
Although, you know, if we would actually
One
work on
person,
this or
yeah.
somebody else would,
Right.
we will get used to it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just right now. Yeah. I still haven't found the Persian one. But I mean, did you hear something that I said wrong? Dr. Bishor?
You
Is that
that was
Bishor?
so good. And it's so
Yeah.
insulting, but you nailed it.
Okay.
It's like a beautiful, insulting word.
For our second and final read, we've
Mhm.
had hours and hours to dive into the script. I think just at the very beginning, I was having, because it's so much back and forth and so I mean, it's argumentative. Everyone is very passionate about what they're saying and like what's going on. I think I was just having a little bit of a hard time following along. And I think just from an acting perspective, even Nargis, like, you really are trying to get your mom to understand what is wrong, like what is going on. So I think really spelling out to her these things like she doesn't understand
Yeah.
might be helpful in that.
Totally.
And I sort of think that goes with everyone. Like everyone, this is a play of everyone speaking to each other and like missed connections a little bit. So really trying to be like, I'm communicating with you and it's still not working. Does this making sense? Like really trying to like get your point across to each person now that we've had a read through of this.
Yeah. Also, maybe taking our time a little bit with it, not necessarily.
Absolutely. Yes.
Not feeling
Yes.
bad about the gaps and the, whatever, taking.
Yeah, because there's also a delay on Zoom, isn't there? There's like a little delay. So if we're on top of each other, then I don't think the audience can hear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think allow yourselves to have reactions to what reactions and take in what the other person is saying to you before you feel like you need to respond. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it again.
Sure.
Second time's the charm here.
Amazing.
Any more questions before we just go into this again? No? Okay.
No.
Take your time. Deep breath, everyone. Okay. Let's do it.
Living room, evening. The samovar in the adjacent kitchen has reached its boiling point. So have two Persian women at the dining table. Naheen and Narges huddle over an infected computer. Nayer is glued to her love seat, peacefully swiping away at her phone, not hacked Facebook.
Just press authenticate account.
Mom, no, that is not your email. There's one too many asterisks. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, these Russian hackers changed your email into a new account they made and have access to, and they want you to press authenticate so that they get access to your account. Does that make sense?
What do they want with a middle-aged Iranian woman's Facebook account?
Sex. They want to have sex with your pictures.
Mom.
Mama?
What? What? That's a compliment. That means you're good to look at.
Allah Akbar, I need some chai.
With
Who else
date,
want-
please.
I'd like some too.
You have to come get it yourself, Mom. You have been glued to that couch for 4 hours. Have you even peed yet?
My bladder is at the perfect angle. It's collecting maximum urine before I really have to go. You both ought to be a bit more eco-conscious with your flushing. California has a drought.
Right, Mamani. Like you actually care about the environment. You just don't want to increase your water bill.
I feed 2 scones with 1 bird.
Sorry, real quick. That's Nayer's line.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I eat 2 scones with 1 bird.
nice.
Right. Nargis June, Miss High and Mighty Millennial, Save the Planet New York City film, A Schoolgirl. Is that the next film you'll be making? How immigrant older women are harming the planet?
Are you seriously still mad at that last film?
Honestly, maybe it's better for me not to have my Facebook account. I won't have to hear from a friend that my daughter defamed the late Shah wearing lingerie for some school project that she posted online.
I changed it to private viewing. No one else can see it now.
Oh, that better be sure. Shameless.
Okay, Mom, we are not having this discussion right now, okay? I'm trying not to get into a fight the day I come back for summer break. For once, please.
I'm not a fighting.
But honestly, you should be proud of me for at least not staying silent about our country's collapse.
I love that, but it's about the way you...
Ah! Did that boy call?
Oh, Surush? No. Mom, are you sure he switched over to tech management at Facebook?
That's what his mother told me.
We need some male energy here. I'm sick of your cat fights. I'm not letting you both stay here in exchange for perpetual headaches.
Right? Sorry, my horrible husband left me, Mom. Won't happen again.
You don't say his name in my house.
I didn't say his name.
I don't want to hear it. That asshole. Leaving my girls.
I'm down, Mommy. That was 7 years ago.
Saying he'll come back. My ass.
Maman, it's all good. I'm happy by myself. More time to take care of you. More time for my daughter.
Oh my God.
Takes care of not bringing me my tea.
You know, Don Narges, speaking of male energy, the Surush boy, he's quite a catch.
Oh God.
Hey, come on. Objectively, he's not bad looking.
Mom, this is the 21st century, okay? Boys don't rule our world.
Makes good tech money.
Mom, again with the money. Capitalism has just washed your brain.
Comes from a good family.
Are you seriously taking advantage of this situation to set me up with your friend's son? The guy who's supposed to de-hack your account?
Why not? We killed 2 stones with 1 bird.
That's not okay. I can't believe this.
I'm just saying. Would it hurt to ask him to dinner? You do the asking, you feminist.
Absolutely not.
What is a feminist?
Is this because you say you're bisexual? Yeah.
What is a bisexual?
Beep, the computer chimes. A virus detected.
Are you kidding me?
Boy, are you serious?
Okay, now I am getting up. What's going on?
I hate Russians.
Okay, Mom, no, don't hate on all Russians. It's just these hackers.
Fuck Putin.
Okay, I'm going to refresh your browser. Also just the whole computer, maybe?
You'll know exactly what to do when Suresh comes.
Mom, stop trying to set me up. I don't want this.
Nair goes to pour herself some tea.
You're an artist. You should be open to meeting all sorts of people, not just artists. Doctors, lawyers, tech people. You're supposed to be open-minded.
I am. Oh my God. Okay, that's it. Mom, I'm going to say it. Just because your relationship failed with Dad doesn't mean you have to be on my case 24/7 to get me the perfect partner.
How dare you? My relationship didn't fail. He walked.
Yeah. Well, I wonder why.
Nair turns on Radio Jarvan. Iranian music starts blasting. Naheen and Narges cover their ears. Nair starts dancing and singing with her cup of tea.
Maman! Turn it off!
Mom, honey, it's too loud.
Can't hear you! It's too loud!
The 2 daughters start going towards Nair to snatch the remote out of her hands. Nair, ninja-like, dodges both of them every time while managing to bust out some old dance moves. Think Buster Keaton-esque. She may use her old woman card to scare them into thinking they effed her back or something. She also might just throw the remote out the window. Finally, Naheen unplugs the speaker system.
I mother suck!
They all look to one another, panting, catching their breaths. They all break into a roar of laughter.
Welcome back night. Russian hackers, ninja grandma. What's next?
I'm going to urinate now.
Nair leaves for the bathroom. The 2 daughters sit in silence. Ding, Narges's phone chimes with a text.
He said he'll call us in a few to help out.
Nurush,
Hmm.
Great. Thank you for helping me.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it kind of comes with my generation's package, right? Be smart to help the parents with their smartphones.
Right. I guess when your father left, I didn't really care for social presence anymore. Thought I made the right choice, but now Russians are biting me in the ass. You've spent most of your life with you have spent most of your life with technology. But my generation, we've been kind of 50-50. Old school, new school. And yes, some of us have a better relationship with than others, but I have to say there was so much more peace when we didn't have these extra things. Facebook, Instagram, red receipts.
Oh, fuck red receipts.
What kind of a sick monster wants to let someone know they read the message and takes their sweet time, never replying?
And if you're the one who has it on, the pressure and guilt in not responding right away, it's a lose-lose, IMO.
Read, my love. I just felt there was more peace inside of us before technology, more human connection, more of this. Better listening, and when there is more peace inside, there was more peace outside.
Now, Guess hugs her mother. They cuddle on the couch.
I get you, Mom. It really is quite a shit show with all these fake people on our screens.
Please don't tell me to use those Instagram filters.
Oh, never. I never.
So stupid. Everyone sees you wearing a fake face. Just get up and wash your face. Start your day.
And then the fake news like spreading faster than wildfire. But Mom, this is our new reality. You know, like you can't be 50-50 anymore. We got to be all in, whether we like it or not. And look, if we use it right, we can encourage empathy. So all that to say, identity theft is a thing. And I don't know, if you're not on the boat, you might just sink.
Do you really think I failed the relationship with your dad?
No. Dad was a jerk from what I remember.
Sometimes I wonder if my relationship with you would be better if he had stayed.
Maybe. Or maybe it could have been worse. I think we're doing okay. I can't believe he never gave me an explanation.
I knew.
Yeah, but from him, like, he never called. He said he would, but
Did
Mayor
I
has been listening.
say to never bring him up again?
Oh my God. Sorry, Lamani.
Nargis, listen to me. And Nahin, don't dare interrupt me. She's my daughter too. In my day, men were good for two things, and two things alone only: to support us financially and to extend our progeny.
Where did you learn that, progeny?
Did I not say not to interrupt? I read, thank you very much. Not just conserving water on the couch. Anyway, Narges, then in your mother's time, it was all about falling in love and being charmed by men Oh, did you hear? Saeed brought a rose to Sima's work. Oh, he opened the door for her. So charming. He'll treat her right for the rest of her life. No, both situations not ideal. And now, Narges, you must learn. Don't make the same mistake your mother made.
Excuse me?
Don't just find a husband. Be your own husband.
Yes.
Then find a husband. But don't care about checking all the boxes. And don't make love a priority like your mother did.
Why, Baba Mama? This is not nice advice.
Just keep doing your own studies, love. But hey, don't worry. I'm also telling her too, to Nargis. Don't knock him until you try him.
Okay, Mamani, this is a lot.
Do you also want to tell her that your daughter might have sought out love because she witnessed the most loveless relationship from her parents?
You wish you would have had even a quarter of what me and your father had.
I beg to differ.
Hey, please, can we just stop?
And maybe my mishaps in my relationship or me as a person were because I did not have a great example from my mother who did not keep up with the times.
Can we all just sit down and just, be together? God, just.
Keep up with the times, says the woman who can't keep up with her Facebook.
Ring. Narges's phone starts to ring. She checks.
Okay, I think it's Surush. Okay, listen, I'm gonna talk to this guy, okay? He's gonna help us out, and that's that. But I don't need a man in my life right now. Maybe ever, to make me a better version of myself, okay? I am fine, and I will be fine. No man but me. Now let's eradicate these Russian motherfucking hackers. Hello, Surush. Hi. Um,
Nargis, say something. What's he saying?
it's Dad.
End of play.
Yay, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It was
Beautiful
not-
work.
Thank you.
This time had such a sense of like sort of boiling under the surface and not coming out. And it sort of the beginning sort of starting off in a keeping the manners polite, we're all going to get along way, really gave it a lot of space to grow into, let's talk the real stuff now. You know what I mean? So that was really great. And yeah, that was my main thought. The failed relationship line with the dad really stood out this time, Nicole. That was really it was really a moment before she really wants the answer from her daughter. I thought that was great. Nora, what an entrance your entrance after you've been listening. It has like such presence and it's very wonderful.
I didn't let the line about she comes back with the tea. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. There's a lot of power in your sort of re-entrance. They've been having this conversation and you've been listening. It's interesting. And Anita, great job fixing technology. The moment, sorry, the mother-daughter moment felt like it really landed this time. It was a beautiful moment of intimacy too.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot happens in 10 minutes is what I'll say.
I know. And the woman is dancing and all that. And oh my
I know, I love it.
character. Oh my God, that's a great character.
Definitely. This happens in my family. A lot happens in 10
They
minutes.
start dancing suddenly.
Yes, I love it. It's so real. It's so real. Yeah. I think we're out of time here. I want to keep talking, but I think we're done.
Well, then I'm going to thank everyone who came. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Tonight is the final live stream of our 4th Zoomlet series. I encourage you to watch the other Zoomlets archived on San Francisco Playhouse's website. You can find them by going to sfplayhouse.org, clicking free live streams and past live streams, and there you can find an archive of many of the Zoomlets we've done previously. I'm very grateful to everyone who attended, and we are especially grateful to everyone who gave a small donation. Everyone is being paid and involved with the Zoomlet tonight, and your donations help make it possible to cover the costs of their work. So it's very important that you support the Zoomlets the way that you do. If you haven't donated yet, you'll be receiving a thank you email with another opportunity to donate. And make sure you get your tickets to Heroes of the Fourth Turning by Will Arbery, playing now at San Francisco Playhouse Live until March 6th. Thank you, everyone, once again for being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and good night.
Thank you all, and thank you, San Francisco Playhouse.